Okay guys, I haven't done a video in a while, but this is what this video is about. I decided to turn, well, I'm getting ready to get everything, but I'm gonna go all-wheel drive on my RSX because now that it's turbocharged, honestly there's just not enough traction. But here, I'll explain everything. I'm gonna be running energy suspension bushings, so these have already been prepped. I got all the parts. See, I got these bushings removed. I burnt these out. Got all this stuff from the junkyard. You need the CRV brake caliper bracket. You need the CRV rear, excuse me, brake lines, rotors. I got these because there's a bearing on the back and you don't want them to pop out. But I'm going to grind some of these off so I can make my own dummy axles. Just cut them right here and just keep them in temporarily if you want to just hook this up. Yeah, this right here is the pain, and I'll show you why. These are actually really sharp. I had to grind this down. They'll cut your hands up, so I did that. You have to remove the inner rings, but these ones don't have it. It's just, there's one up here. I had to take a Dremel. You can see like a little bit. I had it because I don't have a press, so I took a Dremel right here and just ground the metal bushing around here, and then it just pops out once you get close to grinding this off. And you can see I took all the junk out of it, because you can, on your RSX, you can use your stock e-brake cable. You don't need to use this drum. I mean, this was all like drum. I got rid of all this garbage, including the dust shield in the back. This took a while to do all this prep work, but I'll let everybody know if the energy suspension bushings on the RSX, if every single one fit the CRV. I think maybe just one bushing doesn't fit, but that might not be right, because the only difference really is the size right here. I believe it's a 14mm bolt that goes through here, and on the CRV it uses a 17mm, so there's a difference. But yeah, this was a lot of prep work. And then I got my diff right here. I'm gonna keep this on it because I don't want to keep this open. You'll get dirt. I don't want any dirt in the fluid, so when I do my diff mount, I'm just gonna keep it on here if possible. But I'll find some way to attach this. And this is a 2007. You want 2007 on up. The ones below that, they're not as good. Yeah, because this one has like a, what is it? Some kind of ramp style design that's better than the older one. And yeah, that's pretty much you need. Just the trailing arms, the rotors, rear brakes. This, if you're not gonna go all-wheel drive right away, you can just put the dummy axles in. You can use your stock brake caliper. Oh no, actually, yeah, you can use your stock brake caliper, but you need the mount, the caliper mount off the CRV. And I was gonna explain one more thing. This is the only bane of it right here is, this is the size you're gonna need for the strut mount. This is the strut mount right here. See the bolt? Oh, it's falling everywhere. See the bolt size difference? Well, I don't know if you can really tell, but this one's, the head seems the same. Well, I can't really tell, but I know there's a difference in the actual size of the bolt. There's a difference in the size of the bolt. Yeah. So what you have to do on this is, I'm gonna have to cut these off, and I got all the bolts just in case I needed them, just extra stuff, because I didn't know exactly everything I needed. And then right here, yeah, see, this is a stock one, how it fits on the one side. This is going to be your strut tower on the RSX. It's this size bolt. On the CRV, it's this size bolt. Now you can actually see the difference. So what you want to do on the RSX, since I have Coney shocks, and you'll invalidate the warranty if you because what you can do is you can drill out the bolt, the hole to fit this, but it's a lot easier just to remove this nut right here and then replace it with the proper nut, which is 14 millimeters. This one's a 17. The heads on them, let's see, I think the heads are the same. It's just the actual size of the bolt's different. Yeah, they're the same. Yep. Which is, do I have a socket here? This is 17. Yeah, 17 millimeter socket. Yeah, they're both 17 millimeter, but the diameter of the bolt is different. So that's what you're going to do right here. You're going to grind this off with the cutoff wheel, and then you're going to replace it with the proper nut. You can weld it, or you can just keep it on there. I might just keep mine on there. I don't think I want to take the time to weld it and then grind all this paint off and then repaint it. I don't want to do all that, so that's what I'm going to do. And this is just involves a lot of prep work. This bushing right here is one that I'm going to replace as well, but I'm just keeping it on there because I don't have the bushings for it. I have every other bushing. I have this one. I have all those over there. I believe the RSX rear will fit these rear. But this is the way I want to do it. There's different ways to do it. This is the way I want to do it. And this is the easiest for me. Some people right here use a slightly longer bolt and then thread it, but there's just not that much room here, so I'm just going to cut this off and we'll go from there. Alright, but I'll try to do some updates on my all-wheel drive. I don't know if I'm going to have it done this year, but if not, I might just put the rear end together. Oh yeah, I got the subframe too. You need that. This thing's all cleaned up. Front subframe you need because the rear mount's different. I have the mount, I have the tranny, I got everything except for the drive shaft, the rear axles, and that's it. I'm just missing two things. And took me a while to get this, but I didn't want to make a video update till I got most of it together. But I'll see you on the next video. Hope you guys learned a lot on what you need to do on the trailing arms to make it fit. Alright, see ya.